Okay, students, welcome to the Mr. Brown learning experience for today. So what we're going to do today, as we see under our objectives and CTE, we're going to do a thing called reality check. And thank you for doing the bell work of what my dream job would be, as clearly stated on our bell work today. Would somebody like to share what their dream job would be? One person? Yeah.
Okay. My dream job would be to play professional golf. That is because it's something I love to do for fun, and I could get paid for it for doing something I love to do. Also, I love drawing, so being an artist would be a great job to do when I'm not golfing. Another great thing to do would be a business owner. Because I'm very good with business skills and a good entrepreneur, I think that'd be a great job.
Michael, awesome. Let's give Michael a round of applause. Thanks for sharing with us, Michael. Hey, Jay, would you do me a favor? Would you gather up the bell work in reverse alphabetical order as we talk about what we're going to do today? Okay, so we had kind of discussed or looked at an assessment called Interest Profile. Remember Interest Profiler, where we were talking about and learning about some of the things that we're most interested in. We took an online assessment. Okay. Today it's going to be kind of similar, and what I'd like to do is have you watch on the big screen as I go through and show you what reality check is and where. But we're going to have to go kind of quickly today because, of course, you know Friday is a short schedule, okay, and it's going to go like that. So reality check is going to help us take some of the information we learned on Interest Profiler and some of the information that we learned on Wish Upon a Star, which talked about interests and salary and monthly income and stuff like that. And it's going to kind of all roll it into one. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show a little bit of a video on here and demonstrate through Utah Futures what reality check is. Okay? So Max, do me a favor, turn off the lights. Okay? Thanks. Because I think we can see it just a little bit better if we have it on screen. All right? Just right here. Thank you so much, Jay. Okay, so here we have Utah Futures on the big screen. Okay, I'm just going to browse Utah Futures today. And I'm going to be taking what's called an assessment right over here. Everybody's watching on screen, okay? And I go under assessments to reality check, and that's what we're going to work on today, okay? And reality check is really interesting because it's going to take the information on some of our lessons that we had just talked about this week and kind of put it in together.
Meet Dave. Dave is 22 and about to graduate from college with a degree in computer science. He hasn't found a job yet, but wants to work in the IT industry as a software developer. Dave.
Okay, so what we're going to do, questions, Jay? Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to take this assessment on reality check. But I'm going to demonstrate, and I'm going to show you by clicking right here on Get a Reality Check. Now, I'm going to kind of go quickly, because it's a short day. But I want you to take just a little bit more time. And the really cool thing about reality check is we can actually take it more than once. And you can do it at home, which I really like, and try different types of scenarios, okay? So we're going to kind of go kind of quick, and I'm going to show you what reality check is all about, okay? Watching on the big screen, I click on reality check right here. And it says different areas have different living expenses. Where do you plan to live after you graduate? Big city, small town, close to home. Select a place you want to live from the drop-down list. Then click next to the upper right-hand corner right here on the screen. Okay. Now, I'm just going to click on the Salt Lake area. It's kind of giving us some regions. It's not going to get specific towns. Okay. So go to Salt Lake City, because that's the region that we kind of live in. And then right here, I click bachelor's degree. So I click on it right here, okay? In order for me to work as a teacher, I have to have at least a bachelor's degree, okay? I click right there to see the education level that I need. That is very important, okay? And, oh, let's see, if I wanted to look and talk about what I did for my interest profiler, it might be arts, audiovisual. Those are the categories that it kind of talked about after you finished your interest profiler the other day, okay? So I'm going to click on education and training right here because that's what I want to be, and I click next. Okay, education and training. Oh, look at this, special education teacher, middle school, right there. That would be a great job. You get to work with students who have special needs. Secondary school or special education, middle school. I can click on that one, okay? And it tells me how much my yearly salary is going to be. Now, if I go back, I can look and see how much I was going to make, and it's, that's going to be awfully close, okay? You write down what you make. You take a look at your Wish Upon a Star assignment, and you see if you can make enough with the education that you want to get, if you meet your needs. And you might need to go back and take reality check again. Now here's a really cool thing. Everybody following along, look at the big screen. I can click right here, and it takes me in Utah Futures and shows me everything about being an education, a special education teacher. Right here, over on this menu right here, I can look at the wages, I can look at licensing and certification. Here's the one that I really, really like, helpful high school courses, okay? To find out what I need to take in junior high and high school in order for me to be a special education teacher in junior high. Kind of had a side, didn't it, JJ? Give me this buff, way to go, bud. Okay, so now what I'd like you to do is let's have, row number 1, log on to computers, okay? And then we're going to go to utahfutures.org. And we've been to that site before, haven't we? We have. And we're going to type that URL right here at the very top. Of course, you don't put this in Google search, okay? It goes right up there at the top, utahfutures.org. Let's have row number 3. Come on down, get your computers, okay? Then I'm going to want to see Utah Futures on everybody's screen when we get there, okay? Oh, row number 2? Yes, James. Click on your education right here. Okay. What level of education you need to have? And I would hope that it would be for your degree. How long does it take to get a bachelor's degree? Somebody raise their hand and tell me. Yeah, how many years? 4 years? Awesome. Need some help, Ryan? Okay, and then remember what your interest profiler said, but you can pick another one, like health services would be really, really good, okay? Let me help Ryan first. She had her hand up first. Okay. Oh, it says get another occupation. So, students, we talked about reality check. When reality check tells me that based on some of the things that I want to do on my monthly expenses, that budget that I set up through reality check on Utah Futures, what it's going to cost me per month, and then I could find out what jobs. So do you remember what the cost per month it was going to be? Yes.
A couple thousand.
Yes.
34,000.
That was really close.
35,000.
$35,000 a year was my monthly expenses, or my year expense.